Lurps is the university's role-playing society.
Oh yeah.
The two different aspects of Lurps are the live role-playing aspect, which is live-action role-playing, and then there's the tabletop aspect, which includes tabletop dice rolling games and also wargaming. The tabletop games involve sitting around in a nice civilised environment with snacks and talking through and describing your role-playings.
So some people are more interested in just kind of rolling the dice, playing the game, kind of killing monsters, whereas other people prefer to really play the character. And it's called a role-playing game because you try and get very much into the mind of your character and put on an interesting voice to sort of speak as they would. I think there are stereotypes. We possibly fit into them. I don't.
I myself am a colossal nerd, but that's more a coincidence than because D&D made me so.
I've never seen stereotypes as very important. I think people are who they are, and if you happen to like the same set of things as a large culture of other people, that's good, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you should be categorised into a box like geek or nerd or something like that.
If the footballing society kicks someone in the face with a football, well, that's just the lads. And whereas if we accidentally hit someone with a sword, I think we'd probably get raked over hot coals for it. So, but you take it, people shout abuse, people make jokes, but well, if I honestly cared about what they thought, I wouldn't be here.
Lurps meet on Thursdays and Tuesdays, or make that Tuesdays and Thursdays, for the general meetings and for tabletop games. We also meet on Saturdays and Mondays for live action role playing, and also on Sundays for war games. Live games involve the woodlife on campus and costumes and weaponry, and they generally involve acting out the role playing, the characters and the plot.
The way a game will be run will be there's a player team and a monster team. A player team are people that have long-term investment in their characters, pretty much like any other computer game where you generate your own character. The monsters will be taking on various roles. Basically, they represent things to fight or interact with throughout the day. The usual setup for a live is called a linear, so we'll run them through the forests, and they'll have one encounter with the monsters where the ref that's with the players will say, these guys look like, say, orcs. Possibly a fight, possibly a talk. When they fall down and they're dead, they stick the fingers in the air, stand up and go and set up the next encounter. So it's constantly rolling, so there's constantly people ahead of them to interact with.
Do you speak common? Or any language we can understand? No want to fight? I don't think going around. I don't suppose any of you require healing. You know, healing.
Yes. I hate to say this, but are we actually going to keep on backing up? No, thank you. But can we negotiate this without?
To be a Lurp means that you're part of quite a close-knit society that gives people an awful lot of different activities to take part in. It means you're part of a close social network of people with common interests, and it means you've got a lot of good friends.